All right, guys, it's time for episode 43 of Wine, Music, and Games. We got a little bit of red this time with an awesome companion album to one that we talked about previously, and we're going to Portugal for the game. Stay tuned. So how you doing, honey bunch?
Good. How are you, dear?
I'm fantastic with the woman I love, playing games, drinking wine, listening to music. It's all good. Subscribe, hit that bell, leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. So what do we got wine-wise?
Well, we have a lovely Pinot Noir from Adelsheim. And this is from the Willamette Valley. And they are known for Pinot Noir.
Oregon
Pinots are some of the best probably anywhere. And this does not disappoint at all. This is delicious. We aerated it just one time, and we tasted. We're like, oh, drink it. It's perfect. The nose is lovely.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
If you enjoy a Pinot Noir, you should really try this one. And if you haven't had one or you're not really sure, do I really like it? This would be a great one to sample because it's about... It's in the like $35, $36 range, which is Pinot Noirs are more expensive because of the elegance of them and how
more delicate grape and all of those types of things.
Yeah, so this one is beautiful with cherry, raspberry, all the yummy flavors you'd expect, but a lot of minerality too. And the nose is just so good. So
for a New World Pinot, Oregon's Willamette Valley is really well known. You know, of course, Burgundy is where Pinots in the Old World. That's kind of the stellar top of the line.
This is a California style Pinot.
Well, Oregon style Pinot. I mean, New World style.
Yeah, New World style.
Not an Old World style.
Yeah, not
Pinot.
Old World. Yeah.
And so it's going to be different than you might expect from a red Burgundy, but we really like this style in terms of Pinots.
Yeah, it's really good.
Great stuff. All right, the music this time. Few episodes ago, we talked about another album by this artist, and this is kind of the companion album, if you will, that kind of fits with that type of genre. Bruce Springsteen is, of course, known as an amazing rocker. He is an icon now. And we talked about his Nebraska album a few episodes ago, which was kind of the first one where it was solo Bruce, and the songs that were on that album were really just demos that he had done. And then he was like, you know what? The demos are really great. I'm going to release it just like this. Well, a few albums later, he decided to go back into the studio and do a similar type of album, The Ghost of Tom Joad. This is phenomenal. It's
brilliant.
It is just great. We
so
were fortunate enough
so
to see this tour when he did this, and it was just him on stage by himself, kind of like what he's doing right now on Broadway again.
Right.
So we were very fortunate enough to that. These songs are beautiful. They are literary because there's references to the Grapes of Wrath and so on, and they just tell stories that are poignant and powerful and really get to the heart of some of the things that are problematic in America, if you will, and some of the ways in which people try to find a way out of the serious problems that they're in. So Ghost of Tom Joad, if you haven't heard it, wonderful Bruce Springsteen.
It's very emotional, and you will feel things, and it's storytelling with the beautiful music attached, right?
Yeah, exactly. Very true. Yeah. All right, for our game, well, we were, as we said before, fortunate enough to go to Portugal this summer.
Very fortunate.
We had a dinner with the Leriacon guys. Leriacon, sorry guys.
Our
pronunciations were so bad.
Yeah.
And it was a phenomenal evening of food and conversation. And I saw that one of the guys had a little box by them, and this was it. This is Rôla and Costa's Café from Pythagoras Games. We really like this game. Okay, we have talked about it already on the podcast, so you can go back and listen to much more detailed explanation and discussion of it on the podcast. But this is a game to seek out. It is a wonderful card game with, where you're building your space and trying to make things work. Your coffee as you take it from bean all the way to delivery to either your warehouse or to the different cafes around Portugal. To the point
Cards
where
are nice and big.
cards are big. You are
Yeah.
laying these cards, so you have to cover at least 2 of the squares on cards that have been played previously. And as you can see, there are actual cafes from Porto and from Lisboa and so on right here on the cards. Just a really cool, interesting game of card placement as you are building your space to best make get your coffee to market. All right.
Yeah, and you're trying to put roasters together, things together, so that you can do a better action than your original action. And you're also trying to get enough actions, and those you have to pay for, and you have those. So it's really cool because somebody might have a little more actions than somebody else.
Right.
You might choose to have less actions because you really need to get a roaster or you really need to get certain things. Definitely. We love this game.
Right.
It's very fun.
Café. Great stuff. Hunt it down. All right, honey. Let's do our review.
This is Adelsheim. We have talked about Adelsheim wine before because
The rosé
because I love it, and it's Pinot Noir as well. But this is Pinot Noir, and it's very good. You should definitely try it if you love Pinot. You'll like this.
Yeah. Bruce Springsteen's The Ghost of Tom Joad, another fantastic album. Quieter pieces from Springsteen. I love his rocking stuff, but this is just what moves me.
Yep.
And finally, Café from Rôla and Costa from Pythagoras Games. Great game. Small box game. Fits on your shelf. And cool building of your cards, building your network from coffee bean to warehouse or cafe. Portuguese, good stuff. That'll do it for this week. Subscribe, hit the bell, leave us a comment, and have an amazing week. Take care. Bye.
Bye.